All right, it's still the Bumper Breakfast, and I'm here with Somi Uranta this morning. Uh, you know, in life, you need people to encourage you. You need people to push you in life. There are things you do not know if you are not told. That is why we call it learning. It's good to learn. And this morning, Somi is here with looking out good in all things in life. Looking out for the good in all things in life. That's being positive.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, you have to learn to look out for the good, truly, in every situation, because there is always a good in every situation.
In
No
every
matter how
situation.
terrible, no matter how excruciating, how discomforting the situation
Yeah.
might be.
And that was how I started the show this morning, being
Okay.
positive.
Yes. You see, it's always good to look out for the good, because when you look out for the good, you will begin to see maybe a tiny spark of good in the whole entire evil or bad situation as it were. So that little good you can pinpoint at. You're going to begin to magnify it, begin to you see that it begin to enlarge until it will far outweigh the bad in it. So that's why we need to look out for, just be on the lookout for something good in every situation, no matter how bad. You know, Shakespeare in his book, as he likes to say, sweet are the uses of adversity. Just like the toad, ugly and venomous. He has yet a golden crown on his head. These are lives, free from public hunt, fine stocks in trees, books in the running books, and good in everything. You have to look out for it. You see, circumstances that come to us, yeah, they're bad, like we're talking about this flood situation. It's terrible.
It's terrible.
But we have the mindset that there is something good we can extract out of this this bad. It will help us cushion the effect of our feelings, the excruciating the pains that we receive. We begin to, what that kind of mindset does is to give us hope that there is something good. But even if you do not find anything good, that strand of hope will keep you going. You see, because if we begin to allow the circumstances to weigh down on us, we might not be able to, to wake up the next day.
And the hardship in the country.
It's terrible.
People are going through a lot.
With the flooding, the system seems to have broken down in every part. Is it the food you eat? You go to the market, you can't buy anything to eat. You can't buy any. The little money you have, you go there, you come back with almost nothing from the market. Is it to power your business as an entrepreneur? With diesel price staying, very comfortably at 800 and something naira, 830, 850 per liter. Is it the fuel that you have to queue up in every way? Is it dollar? So we have to look out for the good in every situation. Because nothing, when situation comes, they come neutral, just like when God created the world. Everything was created neutral. It is Adam that organized the most elaborate, and longest naming ceremony in the world. And whatever name Adam gave to every situation, every creature, the name stuck. Just like when you give birth to a baby, the baby comes neutral. It is you, the parent or parents, that give a name to the child. And the name stays with the child all through his or her lifetime. Same thing too with circumstances and situations in life. When you have or confronted with a certain situation in life, what we need to do is to name it positively. Give it a name. Because whatever name we give it, will stick. So it will be in our interest not to, I don't want to belittle the situation people are passing through. They're just to tell them that there is always a hope that things will get better.
There's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
Truly. Yeah. So that is the mindset we must adopt, a kind of mindset change, so that we can be able to confront and trudge on in the face of adversity.
And when people do not think positively, depression sets in.
Of course.
And once depression sets in, their mental
mental
well-being, their mental health is being, in fact.
Exactly. You see, people easily before in Nigeria, it is unheard of that a Nigerian will want to commit suicide.
But
today, Nigerians, whether they saw an old man who want to jump, they were trying to hold him, and he jumped.
And it jumped inside the river.
Yes, it went into the lagoon, and that's
And rumors have it that those children were there, but I don't want to believe that story. I don't want to believe that part of the story.
But if you are not careful in trying to hold someone at that point,
yes, it would drag you along. So people are being careful. I understood it, and people were even saying some. When you go to the comment section, some people are saying, and people are taking videos. Why wouldn't they take videos? That's an evidence.
Of course. You know, because people tried to. I saw a hand or two trying to grip
at the man, but at the point they just had to let go. But the man was adamant.
Of course.
He wanted to jump. He wanted to jump. He was ready to jump.
Yes.
He wasn't joking.
You know, he wasn't joking. So it is it shows the seriousness of what we are facing. There are always beliefs. There is always, like you also said, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. And again, you know, when the situation is about to abate, you don't just see it happen. It even kind of get tougher, gets worsening. Then you see a brand new day.
Brand new day. Yes, that's the message. That's the take home for this weekend. It's the weekend. Remember, do not let the weekend wicked you, like Mr. Eddie used to say. It's don't let the weekend wicked you. It's the weekend, and this is just a message for hope, a message of hope for you, for us, for me, for all of us, because everybody is passing through a phase. I'm telling you. But I want you to know that no matter what you're experiencing in life, you are not the only person experiencing it. Exactly. Some people don't experience that before. They don't come out there. They don't date there again. It's now before. You understand? All you need is to forge ahead, move ahead, dust yourself up. If you fail, keep dusting yourself up and try again. Keep trying till you will get it. Never see failure as a failure. See failure as a lesson. See failure as an opportunity to push for more. And that is how I will be ending the show today. And Stanley Kawu is in the house to give us updates and sport. Stanley Kawu. He can talk about sport from now till tomorrow. From now to next year. He can talk about sport for Africa. Let me put it that way. All right, my name is Teresa Adeyemi. See you again next week, Friday. Do have a great weekend. I'll leave you with Stanley Kawu. Okay. So, sir, what is the message you have for people out there? At least this is the weekend. Give them a message of hope before we go.
Just like I said, everything that happened to us, always, if we look out for it, there is something good we can derive from it. Now we must keep that at the back of our mind. Let it be, you know, like a foundation at the back of our mind that this thing that has happened to us, there is something good out of it. So if you have that in your mind, you keep looking out for something, no matter how tiny that good might be, no matter how big the bad may seem. If you can find a little good, that will help you, you know, begin to focus, and until that good will encircle and envelop the whole evil that may have been following you. So you need to keep on pushing, not giving up, because when you give up, everything else is gone.
You only give up when you're dead.
It is never over until it is over.
Yeah.
And it's over when you are no more on this earth. Insofar as you still breathing the air, you are alive. Things can change.
Okay, all right, sir.